Hello Spooners, welcome back to the Media I Consumed series. Today we're looking at the media I consumed on the 2nd of January 2026. Now without further ado, spoiler warning for everything I talk about. There are timestamps down below there-ish of each thing, and I will obviously say the name of the thing before I talk about it, so we'll soon just skip ahead. Anyway, let's get into it, starting with the YouTube I watched yesterday. So, right from the get-go, early doors, I watched a video how to add chapters to YouTube videos with timestamps, because I didn't know how to actually do the timestamps. So I watched that for like 30 seconds by feed creators, and then pretty much all day watched, not all day, like afternoon, I watched Coolier. I watched a mixture of Cave and Coolier. I think the only one actual Coolier video I watched was When Stage Forms Go Too Far, which is about mayhem and dead. But I also watched An Insane Genius That Gave the Dolphins LSD, which is about the dolphin sex experiments. You know the ones, everyone knows the ones. If you don't, watch the Coolier video, it'll be in the description. And then watched, as I said, his video about mayhem and dead and how it's just actually quite sad. Then a video about I Wish I Started Younger, which is like, just start whenever, you know? Start doing your thing. You're not too old. You've not ruined your life at 20. And then a video about the Sesame Street artist that invented schizo posting, you know, the memes where it's all like high quality but like Photoshop. A video about that guy. A video about the Swag Gap, which I found quite interesting. Oh, this by Coolier on Coolier Cave channel, again on the description, talking about how the Swag Gap, while a little bit of a funny TikTok trend's actually really fucked if you think about it. So saying, I'm better than my partner because, you know, I have more expensive clothes. Then a video about zoot suits, when citizens rioted over zoot suits, basically, in America. Mexican and I think black people wore zoot suits during the war, and the government lied saying, that's taken away materials for the military, so attack them, which sounds very accurate to what America is like. Then a video about the film industry being cooked in reference to the Netflix attempted acquisition of Warner Brothers. And my opinion on that is I hope it doesn't happen, because it will fucking destroy everything. I'm a big cinema goer, as we may know. And I think that would kill cinema. And also it would ruin the DCU, because DC famously owned by Warner Brothers. And if Netflix had it, oh my god, it'll just be bad. And then I watched him doing a video about slop. Why is slop so prominent? And it's just like everything's going to be AI algorithms, so that's fun. And then why 2026 will be visually flat. Again, Coolier Cave's channel, you know, talking about how it's Pantone colour yields some white colour, just that's a bit fucking miserable, but you know, that is how it is. And then a video about that McDonald's AI Christmas advert and how that's really bad. That's all the Coolier content I watch on YouTube. Then I watched Danny Sapko's video, This Is Just Got Embarrassing, which is kind of just some little internet spaff. No, it's bullshit, basically. Someone was using AI or promoting AI, and Danny Sapko went, no, that's bad. And then their boyfriend was like, oh, Danny Sapko's a dickhead. And Sapko's like, then Trash Theory, I watched his video, 8 songs to blame for Britpop. I really enjoy Trash Theory's content. I watch anything he makes. Again, big music creator, very interesting. Very interesting video. And then I watched a video which was a Ramones Blitzkrieg bop bass cover tabs and videos by GA Bass YT. Because, oh shit, there it is. I have a bass guitar and I got that for Christmas, and it's not easy to just guess, so I had to watch a video, and that's all the YouTube I watched. Let's get on to the music. In the shower, I listened to Manic Depression, Can You See Me, May This Be Love, and Up From The Skies, all by Jimi Hendrix. Pretty good artist. You know, I think slightly overrated. But it might just be me. He's very good, don't get me wrong, but people are like, oh my god, he's the best guitarist of all time. I'm like, he's pretty good. But, you know, it's a guitar. That's Then I listened to Dig Your Own Hole by the Chemical Brothers. There were no clips today of live reactions because I couldn't be asked. And basically that album was just really, thou shalt not make generic repetitive music. Like it was fine. 0 out of 100 again. But I feel like that might change today. But yeah, not my thing, the Chemical Brothers, I've gathered. But you know, they'll have singles. Is it Boy, Girl, and Go? I'll probably like them. Let's go on to the book. But technically, I read more than this because I'm doing university, but that doesn't really count because I am actively looking for it, but I don't want to be. I've just books about Oliver Cromwell, so that doesn't count. Also, I can't be bothered to tell you what I read because then I'd have to go through all my search history and 1,000 JSTOR tabs. But I read Dice Man chapter 43. What happened? Well, it's not going well, is it? For Mr. Reinhardt, I think he's gone mad. Everyone else thinks he's gone mad. So that's not ideal. And then TV. For TV, I watched The Apprentice Christmas Special Part 2. I thought was pointless. Why did they make it 2 parts? I thought it was silly that they did a firing for a one-off. I think her name was AJ. She was so annoying. It was quite funny in parts, but not deliberately. Also, it was really weird that they just got like, oh yeah, we had to sing our own song and I just rang Craig David. Like, it was really funny where one of the team that had him from JLS went, oh, we didn't have to call any international singers in. And they're just like, well, yeah, you got the guy from JLS. So that was funny. And then I watched Traitors season 4, episode 2, nearly live. It was good. I believe that Judy might have been the secret Traitor, but she wasn't. So that's interesting, I guess. Again, it's too early to tell anything. But it's weird the person chosen Naz, the secret Traitor, chose Naz twice to be murdered. So whoever has beef with Naz, think. Anyway, that's all the media I consumed on the 2nd of January 2026. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, consume.